Union is under attack. I was hesitating to film this video because a part of me wants to be all love and light, and also because there's a part of me that thinks people are gonna think I'm crazy. Because this war is a spiritual war that's going on. The darkness against the light. And I know that there is also darkness within us, that the outer darkness can connect to and work through us to keep us small, to hold us down from our light. The darkness can often act in very subtle ways. It's not always big and loud and violent, but it makes you second guess your heart. It makes you forget the truth. That you are love. That you are here to spread your light and to be love in the world. And also that you are loved. And that you don't need anything or anyone from the outside in order to verify that. It is something that lives within you. And this is something that all human beings are seeking to feel. Whether we know it or not, we are seeking to feel the oneness. And it is the most pure and beautiful and blissful and peaceful state when you feel it. And you become a force to reckon with when you are connected to this light. That is not something special that only I have or only that person have. No, we all have access to it. But the darkness makes us forget. The darkness wants to make us forget who we are, where we came from, what we came here to do. This is a silent and invisible war, but it's very real. And I have experienced it firsthand, because you know that I am only sharing things that I am currently going through, that I have experienced and embodied, and I have experienced being in this beautiful state of oneness, because I am experiencing being on the oneness frequency more often than not these days, which is such a blessing. But I also notice very clearly, but I also notice very clearly when I get out of the oneness frequency and the contrasts. And of course, it is natural as humans that emotions go up and down, but you're intuitive and you can feel when there is something coming from the outside to sabotage this state of peace and serenity that you're in. Because really, you don't have to have some extraordinary superpowers or be some prominent person. This is part of the narrative. You being in the state of oneness and peace is such a force to anchor love on this earth. And these dark forces, they know it. And that is why they try to get you out of this state of oneness. And they can interfere with the parts of you that are still fragmented. And they can plant thoughts in your head, such as, I am not good enough. Oh, my body doesn't look good. I am too old for this, or it's too late for that. People like me can't do things like that. But all of these are lies. It is part of the illusion. And the way that you get back into the state of oneness is to call out these lies and to see that this is not who I am. And when you do, it becomes harder and harder to get out of this state of oneness, which is also union. I am using these terms interchangeably. The oneness frequency is when you are in inner union and when it can also magnetize an outer union. So remember, even though we are in this intense spiritual war, and it can feel very real at times, you still have the power here. You just have to learn how to get back into oneness. And the way that you do that is to be present with your emotions, to accept them and let them come through you. But always come back to the heart, back to the heart, back to the heart. And remember who you are. Remember the truth, because your heart knows.